Good morning and welcome to the jewel of West Sussex, that is the Goodwood estate, and specifically this weekend, the Goodwood Motor Circuit. There really is no better landscape to spend your time in when it's the British springtime, is there?
There certainly isn't. Everywhere you look, there's this incredible craftsmanship, from the pit lanes to the buildings to the finely tuned machines that are going to take to the track. It truly is a work of art.
Yeah, T50S. We had it here last year for a demo, but unfortunately it was a small problem. So I was stuck in 6th gear the whole lap, and that was a bit embarrassing actually. But we've done a lot of testing now. We're near the end. The car's about to go into production, and so we thought we'd bring it back and give the crowd a full demonstration of its capabilities. Along with that, we've got T50 PS4. That's the car that did the comparison against the F1, the car that Top Gear took and said it was, I think, the greatest supercar ever, which was quite good. And then we've got T33, we've got the Mule here, and we've got the first of the prototype cars on the stand as well. So a busy event for us, and then Festival of Speed is going to be even busier.
With success in this is that you now have a target on your back, because you're always quick in this Capri. Who are you looking out for?
Yeah, it's going to be some stiff competition as always, but to be honest, it's always the big cars, the Camaros, the Mustangs that we've got to look out for. I mean, my arch nemesis in British touring cars, Tom Ingram, is in the Tetley Camaro, which is a fantastic car, and Andy Prio's in a Camaro as well. So yeah, there's some big hitters in some good cars, but obviously we're in the almighty Gitane Rickwood Capri, so yeah, we're not in a bad car ourselves.
Yes, we are back here in the IWC Apex GP garage, and we're moments away from seeing how those thrilling action sequences, such as the one in the F1 movie, are made and come to life on the silver screen.
Doing all of the work to put this together in that what's called the Ukraine Mercedes AMG GLC, and getting some great shots.
Yeah, I mean, you saw earlier just they were getting shots of the drivers' faces. That's how close they were getting to the camera there. And they do that in the movie, obviously, because the actors did actually drive the cars. They did training. They were driving the real racing cars on the track. And to place the actors inside the car so that you know that they did it, you have to get that shot.
That machine behind is a great thing. It was invented by a Ukrainian, by Anatoly Kokush, wasn't it? Who's won awards for creating a machine like this.
It's always a huge pleasure to be here and drive some special cars. So huge celebration, 40th anniversary of Ayrton's first win. Extremely special car. This is the actual car that he won the race with. So guys from Lotus, they are being very kind to let me drive it, and I'm just happy to oblige.
All the way down, away we go, and it's a brilliant start from Dan Jackson. My goodness, Dan Jackson was the third fastest qualifier. He's leapt into the lead with up front. Jackson is making the break. He's won this race before, but of course, remember, to win it totally, you've got to get both races today and tomorrow. Look at that.
Russell so late on the brakes there. He got past a couple of times, but he's really scrubbing. Yes, he's up into second, so he is really going. So it'll be very interesting to see. He's got a bit of clear track now. It'll be interesting to see what he does on this lap.
Safe. But look, as you say, it is the battle up front now, because the gap has come right back down again. And surely now, as we go on to lap 5 out of 6, we have definitely got a battle on our hands for the race victory. The two different class of bikes will be competing against each other here. Dan Jackson on the 350cc two-stroke up against the 750cc Triumph, and it's going through. He's going through. Michael Russell has already passed.
He was so planted round there, so compliant. You watch Dan Jackson's 350 just looked a little bit hard, a bit nervous.
He may still have a bit of pressure, but this isn't over yet. Look at this, because coming back, a chance here for Dan Jackson to come back into the lead. He's going late braking into Woodcote, and he goes in front.
Yeah, he's got that slightly lighter motorcycle, so 109 kilos, weighing about 140 kilos, so he's that lighter bike, but obviously it's a 350cc two-stroke compared to the big 750cc four-stroke. So it is at the moment, it is the Hailwood trophy leading the Sheene trophy, but what can he do?
Checker flag.
Oh, it's what?
Yeah, they gave the checker flag. I thought we were going to see another lap.
I did as well.
set to go then for the Gordon Spice Trophy Part 1. And away we go, and it's a good start from the middle of the front row. And it is a good start from Romain Dumas, as we thought, although he's on the grass now. So Jake Hill is the leader in the Capri as they go up into turn 1. But Romain Dumas, number 17, has moved up. Not quite as far as I thought he was going to, because he was on the grass, but he's in third place.
The Mustang kicking up a little bit of dust. Is there going to be contact? Touring car style? Of course there is.
Well, let's hope not too much with these lovely classics. Oh, down the inside. What a great move. Oh, don't get on the grass. They don't. That was beautifully done. And for the moment, Andy Prio's just sneaking in front. And he's got the good line when they get down to the next corner at Woodcote, because he's on the inside. But look at the speed of the Capri in a straight line. That's brilliant. If Jake can brake later, yeah, I think he can. He brakes a little later, gets it turned in, and holds on to the lead. And so this is all getting a very, very close battle now. It's not just the two of them. It could get even tighter.
Yeah, seconds separating the top 4 at the moment, and it's going to be a drag race down the back straight here. Jake's being squeezed onto the grass, all out of shape, just manages to hang it. He's going to keep it on the inside. Andy Prio, is he going to copy the move that Jake did earlier on? Yes, he does. Around the outside of Woodcote Corner. Fantastic move. Grass on the inside, kicking the dust up in the face of Tom Ingram, but Tom's got a good run. Go through the kink. We're riding off board with him now. You can see he's still fighting the car, whacking the lock on as he goes through the kink, and I think he's done it, and he's waving. That's your traditional sign. Okay, let's not battle. Let's go. Let's work together. Let's not lose time in battling, and let's chase down and try and hunt Romain Dumas in the... And a thumbs up.
Oh, we've got a problem. Andy Prio is being passed, and that means that Jake Hill has taken the lead of the race. Andy Prio has a problem with the car. Oh, what a shame for Andy, because he's been doing a great job. It means that Jake Hill is now leading. Rob Huff is up into second place, and now this is, oh my goodness, the Volvo nearly taking out the barrier. I think just managed to avoid it. Gordon Shedden just held it there. Coming up towards the chicane then. Everything going absolutely according to plan. A little bit of a trip onto the grass for Rob Huff as they come over the line. The checker flag is out. Jake Hill takes victory.
Ensure that he gets off the corner as soon as possible into the chicane from
the... Is how good or more to the point, how poor will Mark Walker's be? Start from the front row. He's lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places. He's dropping down to 6 or 7. The beast insurance is going to come past, and then the pole starter will have his work cut out. And a brilliant start from Ben Collins, got up into second place. But Julian Majoub, middle of the front row. The Sunbeam in Indianapolis, thank you very much. Outside the front row, Rob Hobbard started third, is still third, but down there they've got so much torque. Mark Walker is about to pick up a position, or is he? No, he's going to have a little bit of caution. He's seen half a gap, and he doesn't normally need that much space. He just picked off 3 drivers. 3 abreast. An S76 Fiat. But the big question, look at that sheer acceleration, the smaller, lighter, torquier Darragh, job done. Oh no, race leader Julian Majoub. We're not trying to build the drama into the race. He's providing a smoky haze for those behind now. So the chicken wire protects Mark Walker's feet. And so part 1 of the SF Edge Trophy, and now he backs off over the line. He'll have built a margin of, whoa, it looks like it's a handful of seconds.
And David Franklin, the flag flies. We've got the race underway, and it's a good start from Richard Mines from that pole position in the GT40. What's the Ferrari going to do up on the outside? Can it dive in? No, it can't. Oh, and he actually gets squeezed out of the way. So it's not a good start for David Franklin. From the outside of the front row, he's losing more and more places.
Slightly down, further on, down the racetrack.
Oh, look at this. This is a move for Ben Mitchell getting past the GT40. And yes, he's made it work. That was a lovely move to nip past. And Mitchell has got himself up into second place. So, but as you can see, the speed down the straight, the big V8 at the back of the GT40, he cannot compete against that in a straight line.
No chance. And that's why he's got to try and
John Davison just about stay. Oh no,
that's the 24. That's the 24 that was in that battle with Ben Mitchell's gone round.
Well, he does get to take that car later in the race. And here we go, Kubota is getting through as well, so that's another place gained with the Lotus. So Richard Bradley will be very happy about the way this is going for the car so far. 7th place up against Jeremy Cottingham in the GT40, but as much... Oh, and we've got, oh dear, we've got a car off a wheel. Is that a wheel off? I think
that's
it
a
is.
wheel off the car. Is that the 24 that spun round? So maybe that's what possibly caused them to spin. Christian safety car has come out to recover the car, but
race underway once again, and it's a good start. The Chevrolet on the outside, Chris Ward actually makes a very good start. Number 16 rather, getting a very good start round, but in the end it is the experienced Andre Lotterer with the number 6 GT40 who gets it going enough to take the lead of the race. No great surprise there for the Ferrari. I wonder if we're going to end up seeing the Ferrari and the Lotus doing a bit of battle here. Goes Frank Stifler then, gaining some more places as he comes over the line. Where is he now? Yeah, he's up into 11th place, so he's nearly into the top 10.
Into the top 10. So he's sitting in 9th place, and you can see Stifler all over the back of the Lotus Ford of Fennell and O'Brien, and actually he's made his way past.
So well up in the top 10, but I think he is going to come under pressure from the Ferrari pretty soon. Just look at the speed and the challenge that Frank Stifler's putting in, dives down the inside, gains yet another place.
And there's Richard Bradley and Stifler now. These two fast drivers. Bradley leaves the door open slightly. That allows Stifler to go through. But the 22 of Bradley will hope to hook a line onto the back of that Ferrari and drag him up through the field. He's on fire. He's going to have a look down the inside into St Mary's. 66 of Alex Brundle sort of gives him the shoulder to make him go the long way round. Now he's behind the Sam Mitchell car, so he's picking them up one by one. He's going to get 2 heading into Lavin.
His speed through there is remarkable, isn't it? That Ferrari is working so well in the games here and trying to find a way past the GT40, but the Ferrari has gained another place, so the Ferrari is up into 3rd place now. Yeah.
Goes into the first corner. You can just
this could be a chance on exit, couldn't it, for Rob Huff?
You can see the work, the corrections to be made. It's going to be a drag run, Ben.
Down into Fort Water right-hander. They're side by side and Rob Huff goes through. And that was clever stuff if he can hold on to it. Andre Lotterer didn't get Madgwick quite right. He went in a little bit tight to try and defend his position. Totally understandable. But Rob Huff was able to take full advantage of that with a really good exit out of Madgwick.
Ferrari's going to try and duck in the toe, but a slight correction being made by Lotterer. And Frank Stifler says thank you very much. And looks like there's a bit slight damage to the Ferrari.
And oh look, he's done it. He's got in front. Stifler has taken the lead in the Ferrari, having been right down at the back when this race got back underway once again. That is remarkable. It's got damage on the front end, but Frank Stifler has taken the lead in the Ferrari 206. Just a moment, here comes the race winner of the Gurney Cup. It is Frank Stifler sharing with David Franklin. They have taken the victory with the Ferrari, and 2nd place does go to Rob Huff and Richard Mines in the GT40.